welcome to Great Ownage in History. I'm your host, Horatio Willoughby McChesney, a Major in Her Majesty's Royal Marines, and the Chairman for a Better British History Society. This show was created to show the youth of today how through the course of human events, nations and individuals have been, and I quote, epically pwned. Pwned meaning having their proverbial horse's gulliver kicked in either combat, politics, or just about any other subject you can imagine in this realm of reality that we live in. We'll start tonight's episode off with a beating inflicted by the Queen's Royal Army. Huzzah! The beating was inflicted on the island nation of Zanzibar, located in Africa. This beating was called the Anglo Zanzibar War. The war holds the record for being the shortest war in recorded history, only lasting around 38 minutes. On August 27th, 1896, a coup was attempted to seize power by the forces of Khalid bin Baragesh. What is it, my boy?
Sir, they just took the palace. They're fortifying it right now. It was a coup, sir. They just rushed us.
What are you talking about, son? Who took the palace?
It was the Sultan's nephew.
All right. It's the war he wants. He'll be getting exactly that. Alert Commander Mitchell. Tell him I want his ships in the harbor now.
How many of them, sir?
All of them. The runner then alerted the Navy of the activity on the island. The Navy had sent all 5 of its destroyer-class ships to the Zanzibar harbor.
The palace is over that way. Now it is estimated that the Sultan's nephew has brought together 3,000 of his own troops. Now, shelling began 10 minutes ago. I suggest we rush this place 1 hour from now.
Sir, with all due respect, I believe if we charge right now, we can take over that palace without much resistance.
Lieutenant Newberry, how do you suppose that will happen?
Well, you have to figure there are just a bunch of scared Africans with old rifles in there. What do you think they're going to do when they see 900 of us charging right up the street towards them?
Good point, Newberry. Good point. Runner, tell Commander Mitchell to cease fire in 5 minutes. We're going in.
Aye, sir.
General Matthews and 900 of his men stormed the gates that day, losing only 1 man in the process, while routing the Zanzibarians and killing 500. Khalid bin Baragesh then was exiled to Tanzania, but was allowed to return in 1927 when he died. Well, I do believe that was quite some great ponage on behalf of the Queen. Huzzah! For our next instance of an individual this time being completely owned, we travel back to the east in 1962, where the communist leader of Russia, Nikita Khrushchev, criticized another communist leader, Mao Zedong, by calling him, and I quote, an old boot. This may not sound that quite bad to you, but considering boot also means prostitute in the language of Chinese, this caused quite the rift between the two.
Honorable Chairman, your wife says it's time to come home. It's been 2 weeks.
I can't believe you called me that. I bet you didn't know I took that man to the Shanghai Fun Center for his birthday.
No,
I also bet you didn't know that my wife and I are supposed to go to Cuba with his wife and him.
It sounds...
You know what, just leave me alone. Just get out of here.
Get a letter over to Moscow. Tell him that Mao's fallen off the wagon, and the only thing that'll make him better is Khrushchev apologizing.
A prostitute? How does that translate to that? You're darn right it's weird. How come the language has 2 meanings for the same word? I ask you this question. It's very simple. Yeah, I think you're right. I should give him a call. I'll talk to you later, Stalin. I'll see you at the Tinchkin Missile Silo. All right, at 9 o'clock I'll be there.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Mao, it's me, Nikita.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing. I just calling to say hi to my buddy, Mao. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe you just want to call me a prostitute over the phone.
Now, Mao, you know I would not call you that. You remember the time at the Shanghai Fun Center?
No, you don't understand. That hurt me. I thought we were friends, Nikita. I thought we were friends, man.
We're friends, Mao. We are friends. Communists for life, you know? Death to the capitalist pigs, yes.
Well, that's all well and good, but it doesn't make up for the fact of what you called me.
Mao, I'm sorry.
Do you mean it?
Yes, you're my friend. And I want you to know that you and your wife are welcome to my vacation house in Sevastopol whenever you want, you know?
I don't know how I can stay mad at you. It's alright. You know, maybe when I have time I'll have to head out that way.
Well, I got to go. Those crazy Catholics are trying to undermine our power in the Ukraine.
Man, will those guys ever learn?
Well, Mal, I got to go now.
Alright, I will let you know when I'm in the neighborhood.
Goodbye, my little communist.
Okay. I love you.
Oh my god, that little man can talk for freaking ever.
Well, I guess people still can be friends after certain incidents drive them apart. Thank you for joining me. Next week, we'll be reviewing the O.J. Simpson trial, in which two individuals get owned really, really badly. Also next week, we'll review the 2004 election, in which Senator John Kerry spends $309 million of his money and loses. Thank you for joining me. I'm Horatio Willoughby McChesney, reminding you, next time you decide to own someone, it might end up in the history books.